turned the wrong way. It is. Let's turn it around. You don't want to see me. I'm going to put it on the hummingbirds for a while, and I'm not going to stay on long because it's not going to be about me. I'm actually trying to get stuff done. I got to make dinner. I haven't made dinner yet, but I'm still feeding the birds, so I thought you could enjoy them for a few minutes until I think I have to go in the garden and feed the wild birds too. But you can enjoy them, let's say, for a little bit. And this is just the hummingbirds coming in the feed. There were actually tons more here a few minutes ago, but let me finish. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to see where else I need feeders. I've been making food. Oh, I gotta go get my food. It's outside. There. Oh, no, God. That one's empty. I'll leave that one. All right. So what else do I need? Oh, I see where I need a feeder. Okay, guys. All right, so this one's low. I have a little bit. Oh, what am I gonna make for dinner? It's nothing. Let's see. Fern Darling. I just turned on the camera because there was a ton of hummingbirds coming in. I think they all drank and left. No, I'm going to make dinner. I just thought I'd do it for fun, turn it on for a few minutes. You can't see the ones that are right here, though. Oops. See, I've got feeders everywhere. I don't put them all in one spot because I want the hummingbirds to be able to get around and not have to fight with each other. No, you can't see that one. No. Uh-oh. That's about all you can see. Yeah, it's just feeding. Oh, thank you, Malachi. Thank you. Yes, I'm just feeding birds right now. Oh, you can see those. Those are nice up there. Hold on. Okay, my hands are wet. I can't do anything. I just figured while I'm feeding birds, I'm still not sure what I'm doing for dinner. Did you put seed out for the spice finches?
Not right now, no.
Are you going?
Yeah, I just
Okay,
came up.
because then I'll have to run over there and do it.
Yeah.
Because that's the next thing I was going to do. Because I didn't give them... Yeah, I heard that. That was the next thing I was going to go do. I'm just going to make dinner. How does if I make the patties, what are you going to eat with it? Do you want to eat soup with it? Because everything's in it. I mean, potatoes and the greens and... Yeah, I saw you have rice. I can put the rice in the patties, but I don't have to. I can put the potatoes in there.
No, there's only a little bit of rice left. You may as well use that up.
Okay.
And you could use the mashed potatoes too.
But then what are you going to just eat with it? Because everything is in it.
That'll be it.
You don't want bread tonight. You know, the
Right.
gluten-free bread.
I'm going next door. I'll be back.
All right, just make sure you get the seed out. That's what I worry about. Okay, we need light. Oh yeah, there are a lot of birds out there. They're all over the deck too. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oh, see, I'm upsetting the birds. Oh well, I can zoom into those three right now. Whoops. Because you really can't see the close ones. I could put all the feeders together. I know a lot of people do. I'm just trying to move the camera. The problem is then they're on top of each other, and I like them to be a little bit spread out. What else do I have to put out there? I think we're good. This way they're leisure, they come in, they just hang out, they drink, they sit around the tops of different things. You can see one's on that's an old flagpole to the left. Oh, well, he's not there now. And then you have them in the window. I see somebody's got a fireplace across the hill. It's cold. It's gonna be cold tonight. Okay, so I'll quickly say hello because I really have to get dinner going. Sandra Brown, hello. I know Malachi BM is really taking over, which is great. Thank you so much. Lynette, hello. Let's see. Hello to you too. Red Base, hi. Heather White, hi. Eugenia. Duarte, hello. Auntie Robbie and Gary. Yeah, I just finished filling well, I filled most of them. I didn't fill them all. I've got more if I need. I think this is good because I've got 2 or 3 on the deck. They're feeding from there. I've had the warblers coming in all day. They're feeding out of that tote. Had to open the lid up. And then to the left, there's a few feeding here. They come in just waves, and some of them will go to sleep because it's getting cold. So they'll load up and then they'll go find a place to sleep. Last night, I think we were 38. The night before, we were 36. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be tonight. All I know is it's cold. D. Salter, hi. Robert Bullion, hello. There's quite a few. They've been. I've been hearing the courting song, like they're courting, you know, they're doing their thing, and they may, because years ago when I had the one that nested right here on the kitchen window for 3 years, the first time she nested, she built a nest in December and had eggs in the middle of January. So if our weather's mild, they can go to nest at any time. Fern Darling, oh, okay, we already told you what this is. I wasn't even going to turn this on. I just uploaded a video that I literally did a few hours ago because I'm all excited on the tool. I wrote them a letter and said, please, I said, I told them I made a video and if they could get the price back. And I was surprised. They wrote me back and said, oh, they thanked me. I don't even know them. And I told them did I tell them I bought? I don't remember if they would know if I bought it was on eBay. And they said, okay. And they put it back for the same price. I don't need any more. I've got a lot of them. I already bought 5 from them. Judith Ann looks beautiful. Not so much here. Oh, upstate New York. I think you guys got a lot of storms going through. Stay warm and safe. Oh, the Hummers are bigger. That's what you were saying, Robert. Okay, they could be. There's some that are a little bit bigger. One day those bigger ones might come this way. Green Acres. Those little story sticks you bought, I put them in the cupboard, in the bookcase, so this way you can know exactly. Something came?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I just ordered that a few hours ago. Okay. So now you got your razor blades. I think they'd all like to see you with a long beard. I literally have to start dinner. This is not going to work out because it's going to get too loud in here unless I put the camera outside. Because I'm noisy when I cook. Oh, Ellie, GGG love. Yeah, but here's the problem. I'm in the kitchen and I'm going to use my chopper and it's going to get loud. So I'm going to go off in a few minutes so I can make my dinner. Just leave the camera. Man, I wonder if I should put it outside. It's not too sunny right now. Then you don't have to hear me. Ruby Garnet Rose, hi. Judith Ann, I think I said that. I missed it. What is on sale? Judith, I just put the video up. What it is the company that I buy tool from. It's the second company I buy tool from. They lowered the price back to $9.86. You can find it on the video I just uploaded. I wrote them a letter and asked if it's at all possible. I can't tell somebody what to sell something for. And I'm thinking they must have an overabundance of turquoise. I don't know, but I don't care what color it is. So the tool is cheap. And it's like, think about it, 10 bucks for 40 yards. And I use that all over the garden. Sunshine, hello, finally caught alive. Sherry, 40 miles per hour winds and Oregon coast, Hummers still feeding. Well, they could do a good grip. They're really strong. As long as they've got food, they'll hang on during the wind. Wow, stay safe and stay warm. Oh, Judith Ann, thank you. I buy this. I will look. Yeah, at least look at it. Their regular price of $12 and change with tax, it's like $13, is really a good price. But I don't know what the reason was. They had put up the turquoise for cheaper. Maybe they had an overabundance. And then when I did the videos, they sold out right away. And then they put it back up to $13 like all the other ones were. The only other cheap one was the white one. And when I wrote them a letter, they answered me back. I think it was last night. And they thanked me. I said, well, I'm going to be sending people your way. And that was it. You're going to boil water?
Yep.
What, for hummingbird food or for you? I think I'm good. I think I filled everything right now. I have a little bit left just in case. Hello, E.N. I'm glad that Red Base helped you. All right, I'm going to, I could do this slide, but I don't think these people are interested in me making dinner. I wonder if I should put the camera outside. You have to use the igniter. I'm gonna get so noisy. Unless I do it all by hand. Zoom! Oh, I'm not using up all the chicken. I'm gonna make it with chicken, rice. I was gonna put in chickpeas so I can make extra for tomorrow. I wonder if I should put How can I put this outside so they don't have to hear me making dinner, but be able to see all the birds? Because now they're coming in here, see?
There's someone using equipment down there. So
It's going to be loud no matter where I put this.
The chopper's not going to, if it's outside, it may not be as bad.
See, is anybody down there? You can't see because of that camera. And then there's one more. Let's see if I can lower this a little bit. No, I can't. There's no perfect setup with the way I've got the hummingbirds. No perfect setup. Hold on, guys. I'm playing with my camera. Oh my gosh, there's a tornado warning where? Red base? Stay safe. We don't get those tornado warnings, so I don't know what's going on there. So stay safe. Let me see if I can move this over a little bit. This is sitting on my windowsill. This is actually pretty good. What is that machinery?
A blower or something?
Now? Okay, let me get my stuff together. I brought in some, the eggs that you had in the, it is a blower. I want to chop that, a piece of chicken. I'm never going to chop it in the service part. Oh, I'm going to make noise. I'm going to make it simple but good. Oh no, Gary, I gotta chop all my greens. I could temporarily put the camera outside, or I could say goodbye to everybody. You want to sit outside, or you're not? No, it's too cold.
No.
I wonder if I can put it in the other window. It's still gonna be loud because it's still in the house. Trying to figure out how to do this. This isn't that many. A lot of times I get 10 times the amount. Where I have it's going to be really noisy. The other window you can't see as good. Let me see something. I don't want to step on Zoe. I can't see her. There's no perfect place to sit down. I know it is. You know what? I'll let it run for another few minutes and then I'm going to say goodbye. What do you think?
Yeah.
Well, but I don't have a perfect place to put it right now. Even washing my vegetables will make a whole lot of noise. I wonder if I could do it out the window. I just did that. They're actually slowing down because it's so cold. But an hour ago, all the feeders were completely full. They might be feeding earlier because it's cold. I'm on your way.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get? Well,
Take.
let me talk for a minute, and then I'm going to have to say goodbye. Because I'm going to make too much noise. I want to chop up all the greens and chop everything up. So let's see. Everybody's just watching. Yes. Did you want something to eat now? Oh, Zoe. Here, I'll give you something. Yes, we're going to make dinner. And let me give them. Yes. I saw the comment where you were asking how many pots and pans or totes. I don't know what I've got myself. I never counted them. I'm making dinner. I'm doing it differently, so I'm trying to be quiet. But this is how I work every day in the kitchen here, looking out the window and seeing all the birds. It starts early in the morning as soon as the sun comes up. I love my green celery. I can turn it on more often when I can figure out where to put the camera outside so you don't have to listen to me make all my noise. Because I know it's annoying. Oh, who wrote that? I missed that. Let me see. And that is true on Walmart. I can't find it. Michelle Mason. Oh, Michelle Mason. That is true. You know, sometimes they get these odd colors or Christmas colors. I haven't seen it for a while, but you have to really watch. Sometimes they go down to like $8 for $55, and I've seen them. It's been a few years. They once had them for like $35. But that's rare. That's rare. But that's for like a lot. You buy a lot of them. And that's a good deal. And they have a deal going with Sterilite. I consider this quiet tonight. this is okay. And then sometimes they come in as it's getting really dark. Just before it gets really dark, I'll have a ton of them come in too. But it's a beautiful day today, so they might have found a lot of flowers. I know they're finding insects. I saw them flying around my tote this afternoon looking for insects on the deck. Oh. Yeah, I'll put it in.
Oh my gosh, how funny. The hills are alive. Oh my gosh. When I was a kid. You know what? This is only going for 30 minutes, I think. So I think I'm going to say goodbye and go get dinner. Because I'm going to make a lot of noise. I want to use my chopper. Silly. Where's Jack? Okay, I see you. Never mind.
Oh, Ken Brown, hello. I'm going to cut this in a few minutes because I do have to get dinner going. Gary's been running around all day, and I don't think he's eaten much lunch. Grace in the garden, hello. Eugenia Duarte, Robbie, do we ever stand out there early with a cup of coffee and sing "The Hills Are Alive" with music? A song. Do you know, when I was a kid, I knew every song from Sound of Music, and I used to sing it in opera. And it's not happening anymore. No, I have not done that here. I think if I did, You probably wouldn't see any videos from me for a very long time because I think they'd take me away and lock me up. Though I do have a neighbor that crows like a rooster. Maybe we'd be good together. She crows to my rooster. And Dollar Tree, yeah, the little feeder, oh, nobody's there right now. They love the Walmart feeders. If you see even here, they'll go to the Walmart feeders before they go to anything else. And I should know this. I think it's First Nature. It's probably Nature First. That's who makes these, and they're made in the USA, which is really good too. But the one to the right, the Dollar Tree, they still will use it. If you only had that hanging up there, they do like it. And I've got videos on how I take a little wire and I make seats for them so they can sit on them. If there were a ton of birds here right now, and there's not that many, they would be feeding off of that one a lot. Ken Brown, has anyone ever used herb jars for hummingbird feeders? Herb jars. I'm not sure if you're talking about the upside down ones, which I did a video on not to do, but if you're talking about a top feeder, herb jars. They do have one at Walmart I saw last year where it's a short jar and then they have flowers. What did I have? I have one that's a masonry, it's a fake masonry jar, a mason jar I should say. And they did use that. They didn't use it in the beginning because it was blue, and then they started using it afterwards. If you're going to use a different type of feeder that's not a regular feeder, make sure you have some of the regular ones around so they can see it. I really do need to make dinner. And you don't want to hear my chopper. I don't even know if I can mute it, but I don't know if I know how to mute this. Then you wouldn't have to hear the chopper because I got to chop up some greens. I got to chop up my chicken. What else do I have to chop up? I think I'm going to add chickpeas in there. That will make it last longer until tomorrow. And then I'm going to fry my dinner. I don't think you want to hear that. It's going to be way too noisy. As soon as I can get a place outside that can see everything, where I'm not going to lose my camera falling out the window, then I can leave it on more. But Sherry is right. The Dollar Tree ones work really good, and that's what's out there. In fact, there's a hummingbird. If you look now, I don't think you can see. I don't think is he sitting on the stand? He's drinking out of the one with the stand. There's two of them feeding. One's on the other side. And they do use it. They do like it. That's a great feeder. They don't last as long as they used to. Oh, he just left. Oops, sorry. No, he didn't. He's still there. There it is. Yeah, and the other one chased him off. He's back. Oh, no. He likes that feeder. Sound of Music was the first movie my parents took me to see. I fell asleep and woke up at the end. You know, that was a movie I went with my best friend. Oops, let me try to get this shrunk back. And we went to the theater, and it was a 4-hour movie. Well, it was 4 hours in the theater, and we stayed there. And my girlfriend and I watched it twice. In fact, we had enough money so we could buy hot dogs and eat there. So we were there for over 8 hours at the theater watching it. Oh, that was years ago. And they used to let you stay there. But yeah, that was a really good movie. And then I got the album and used to sing to every song. But this goes on every day. And usually there's more than what there is now. But I've been keeping the feeders really full all day, so this way there's nobody fighting over food. It's not like they missed out. And hopefully they found there's still flowers blooming around here, so they might have found a lot of flowers. And you've got some down here. Oops, I hit the window. See, it's on me. See my window? This is my window. For anybody that's new here. See? That's where I've got my mushroom plants. Oh, tomorrow I'll put that video up. I just finished it. And it's on these plants. And you can grow them in the house. Oh, and these taste so good. I'll put them in my dinner tonight. They're so good. They taste like mushrooms. And they're from New Guinea. And they grow in the house. Oh, look at these feeding out of the ice cream container. They love their ice cream containers. So I'm sure most of you have to go eat dinner, don't you? Tell me you have to eat dinner, right? Because we're going to go make dinner. Gary wants dinner. Wash that mushroom leaf. We're going to put down in there. I'll grab a couple more leaves. Forgot about that. Oh, I want to put those in. Yeah, that's good. I usually use the mushroom leaves towards the end. I think I'll make soup with dinner tonight. All right. Gary, you put more bird seed out? Okay, good. They came in by the thousands, the birds, when I was there earlier. When you weren't home, oh my gosh, it was so incredibly loud. Okay, so we got beans. I wonder if I can mute this. Oh no, I'm not amazing. I'm just busy. Thank you. Oh, look at the bubbles. Oh, they all left because I moved the camera. They were drinking so much. Look at the bubbles in there. See, now I've got a wise cam here, and you can't see past the wise cam. I just scared everybody off. I wonder if I can mute this. Anybody know how I can mute this, and then you wouldn't have to hear? Because you can't hear the hummingbirds. They're outside, and somebody's got a leaf blower going. I don't know who would be using a leaf blower at night. Let's see. Let me see if there's a mute button. There is a mute button. I'm going to mute this so I can get my dinner going. I think it's unmuted. Okay, now I've got all my stuff chopped. Eggs. All right, get my dinner together. Are you still getting a lot of eggs? Are you starting to get eggs again? Or is, oh, in this cold. Nuts. Well, do you have eggs on the saw?
No, this is it. Just use them up.
Oh. I saw an egg carton on your saw. It's empty?
It's empty. I think there's one that I brought in.
Oh, then I'm only using 3
Just
eggs
one.
tonight. I don't want to run out of eggs. I don't like to store eggs. If I have to, I'll get some from Aldi's, but I don't know what they cost. I'm watching everything go up.
I'll have to look around, but there was nest on the ground, and the hills started eating eggs.
Yeah, but what about in the buildings? The ones that
No,
are?
there's none in there. And the same with Crystal was telling me she's giving her chickens higher protein feed to try to get them to lay again.
Well, not until the weather warms up.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that happens, I know, but I was hoping they would keep laying. Nuts. All right. I'll put in mayonnaise instead with the eggs. There's no onions in here, so they could get a little
In
bit.
fact, I might check on top of the buildings because that's where they were laying.
Yeah, but when it's 40 degrees at night,
Yeah, no,
between
I know.
30 degrees, they're not going to lay eggs
That's
because
gone
they
up
know
a
they
lot.
can't hatch them.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to use extra mayonnaise instead. Tastes good anyways, mayonnaise. Okay, now we got to add in, let's see, rid of Gary's rice. He told me to dump his rice in here. So I'm making, well, I'm basically making something that's a conglomerate of everything left in the fridge. Plus a lot of greens from the garden that I went around and foraged. And other stuff in there. So I'm getting rid of all this rice that he made yesterday. Oh, my sink is full of stuff. Oh wow, this is gonna make a ton. Gary went out Easter egg hunting. When it gets really cold like this and we drop into the 30s, even in the low 40s, the chickens, they don't want to lay eggs because by nature, it goes back to nature, they know that they would not really, truly make possible, two things. Have the ability to hatch them. They still could if they could get a good tight nest that holds the heat. But the other thing is, would they have enough food for them? Because their eggs hatch in, what, 21 days, and they would have to take them around and forage food, unlike a bird that forages on their own, that goes back, because some of the birds will start early, the house finches and stuff, not this early, they shouldn't, but hummingbirds have. But they don't have, they forage and bring the food back. With chickens, they would have to go and hunt. All right, he wants me to get rid of the mashed potatoes. And, no, Zoe, it's not ready yet. And you can have it when it's ready. Let's put the mashed potatoes in here and get rid of that too. Oh, this looks good. There's not that many birds out there. Where are they? Oh yeah, there's a few. Okay, I'm gonna get salt, pepper, and everything in here and get this thing going. Jack. Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead. Okay, let me move this out of the way. I know it's cold. Where's the cover? Your blanket must be on. You're awful warm. Whoops, sorry. I'm moving the camera a little bit, see if I can get any better shot, but I don't think so. I have to get the camera at some point set outside. I know it's going to be noisy because I'm in the kitchen and I'm making dinner. This is my kitchen and this is where the hummingbirds love to hang out. And if I open a window, they would come and hang out in the kitchen. And I don't want them in the kitchen. Carmen, yes, I'm cooking. I'm making, yes, I'm not making the exact, whoops, green patties that I usually make, but I'm making something like that from the garden, a bunch of leftovers. And everything will be in there because I'll have all kinds of greens from the garden. I've got leftover rice, leftover mashed potatoes, got eggs in there, mayonnaise, a little bit of gluten-free flour, just a little bit. I can't even think what else is in there. Oh, and I put in a can of chickpeas. And a little bit of chicken. I still had chicken left over. So I kept chicken, the dogs like chicken. So we kept chicken for the dogs, and then chicken is also in there. And that's what I'm doing right now. You can talk if you want to answer any questions. Just stand there.
No, there's nothing really too.
Well, you can say hello. Then I don't have to feel so guilty that I haven't talked. You can take the little red stool and just sit there. They can hear you because they can hear me.
I really just want to get my feet up.
I'll just sit for a little bit. You're in the house. At least it's warm.
I ended up getting 2 eggs off the roof.
There were 2 eggs on the roof?
On the roof, yeah.
Did she build a nest up there?
Kind of next to the other nest.
Okay, so you got 2 eggs is good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I need my glasses just in case. I don't want to get splattered with grease or oil.
I'm not done yet next door, sorry.
Did you feed seed yet, or you haven't been there?
So I
Okay.
put the seed out.
That's right. You said you did seed. Ouch! All night. I'm gonna make them big. My phone. Great. Oh, it's my other phone. Oh, no. Hello? I've got my camera running in 50 wide. Go ahead. Is later okay? I'm making dinner right now. I'm just letting it run on the Hummingbird. And then I printed up all that paperwork. I've got to get it to Crystal. They're never going to get that thing through. Crystal didn't know anything about it down until nothing. And she just had the same problem. Her daughter-in-law just came to inherit her dad's house. She was very sick. And she had to take a loan out to save it. Oh. And he was telling me all about it too. I don't want to talk right now. And all right, then I'll call you after dinner. And you can have it all in the same envelope. Oh, I just printed up a bunch of sheets. I'm going to give it to Crystal. She wants for everybody to sign there, and she'll give it out. So I'm going to go give it to her. I printed up a bunch, and I'll get some more printed probably tomorrow morning, and then we'll get ours in the mail. But it just looked confusing because there was 5 pages to print up in the beginning. And then they have the address already printed. You just glue it on or keep it on for normal. All right, I'll call you later. All right, thanks. All right, bye. So I'm still doing my dinner. I forgot the name. I don't remember the name of our chickens. It's kind of an odd name. They're black chickens. He found some eggs on top of the building. He had to go get. And Gary's not here right now, so he'll be back. Malachi, you know what? Christopher, unless he writes something bad, and I don't think Christopher will, he just puts emojis of faces and smiling and hearts. It's okay. You can go ahead and leave that. That's fine. I know who he is. So that would be fine. Let's see, Judith Ann, I just purchased the turquoise tool. Yeah, I did. What I did, I said already in the video, I bought one because I wanted to make sure it was the same, and it's exactly the same as the other company that's raised their price to like $18. And I was really pleased with it when the one came, and it came so quick within days. I think they're in Texas. But anyways, I liked it so much I went back and bought 4 more. And then I made the video, and then they sold out. And then they put it back on for 12 something, but now they've reduced it back down. I can hear no, it's not eggs frying. It's actually not eggs frying. Let me check this out. Hold on. I'm not frying eggs. I can hear eggs frying. I'm hungry. No, it's not. It's actually not eggs. There is eggs in it. It is a beautiful view. I will admit, they made some mistakes when they built this house. This is why you never design your own house. I didn't design it. They should have had this room, this window. Here, I'll show you for a minute. They should have this, instead of arching this out and this view, it should have been out further, and then you would have been able to really see everything. See how you can't really see everything? This is what I'm doing. I'm making my patties. Everything's in there, and I'm frying that up. So you hear what you think are eggs, they're not really eggs. But there are eggs in there. It's greens and everything from the garden. See, I need to figure out how I can get this in a really good spot because you can't really see. Let me see if I can back this up without this falling in the sink. No, that won't work. Hold on. Nope, that's not going to work either. I'm trying to get a better view. Let's see if I can lower this down just a tiny bit. No, because then you can't see the top one. And there's a bird up on top. There's no perfect setting here. Not unless I reconfigure the whole window. I don't think I'm going to do that, at least not tonight. Oh, there's a hummingbird on the ice cream container to the right. The red one with the butterfly. There's nobody down there anyways, because they're all looking at me like, what is she doing? Anyways, before I have to flip my, they're like burgers. Let's see. Oh, if you're talking about the tool, the sunlight goes through it. Everything grows beautiful. Don't worry about that. I know it's thin. Does it hurt? No, and some people in hot areas, I know in Texas, have told me they doubled it and tripled it, and it's helped them grow in the hottest time of the summer because it creates a small amount of shade for it. So try it. You can always adjust it. You could use 1 layer or 2 layers. I generally only use 1. And then if it's really hot in the summer, I just get a light flag. I have some flags from the dollar store years ago. I just throw a flag on top to give it a little bit more shade. No, it doesn't filter the sun at all. It actually works the opposite. If you look at Gary's garden, that's what I have to do. I should do a walkthrough with Gary soon. I'm going to have to flip my green burgers. He has the best garden because he has sunshade all day because of the, oh, there's a term for that. It was there when we got the house. It's built with the wood, the lattice, and so it's constantly all day sunshade. That is perfect. So it's going to be the same way with tulle. And if you want to experiment, you can always experiment with some plants. And the ones that are covered will probably survive, and the ones that are not will probably get eaten by everything. So. Oh, Barbara C, hello. Barbara, you get hot in the summer. Does the tulle help some of your plants with a slight amount of shade? Like, have you ever tried to double it and triple it up during the hot times? Those buckets out there are trash cans from Dollar Tree, I think that you're looking at. Warm Fuzzy Vibes. Yeah, those are from the Dollar Tree, and they had them for $1.25, and they work really good for planters. I think you can hear, yeah, you can hear me because you can hear me cooking. Yes, Angie, this is a really nice view. You're from Manila. Wow. And Leonard called. I have to call him back later. Remind me in case I forget. He has some questions. He has questions for me. This is good.
I just had to lock up and check for the back room. Check, but the dragon fruit that I've got in intensive care, I've been putting it in the sun during the day.
What about, I read that my mushroom plants will not take the cold, and I checked it yesterday, the one that's outside. They die in 40 degrees.
You know, I should bring those in
The 3.
overnight, the 3. And
Yeah, because it's going to be cold this week. Some people are having a freeze. I don't think we'll have a freeze again. I don't think it's going to be as cold as it was.
yeah, 1 night or 2 might be okay, but
Yeah, I read that mushroom plants cannot freeze.
and The other
the
plant,
cilantro.
cilantro, I'll bring those in.
They
too.
looked a little sad, but they didn't look bad. But yeah, you
No, I
should.
may as well bring them in.
Yeah, I meant to ask you about that yesterday, and I completely
And
forgot.
that first cutting has got a ton of little roots on it now. The dragon fruit cutting.
The one that you just bought?
Not the one that I just bought. The first one I bought about a month ago.
Hold on. I don't even remember that. You've got
I've got 2 dragon fruit cuttings.
the yellow?
The yellow, the one that
I
tasted
forgot.
like...
You bought one a month ago?
Yeah, and it didn't taste like a Pelora. It looked different, and it tasted like sugar.
It rooted?
Yeah, it rooted. So,
Is that from Ecuador?
Ecuador, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I've got that
Oh,
going
don't
in.
lose that one.
Yeah, and I've got it on that, in that new system. So I've got something to show.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Gary, they want to know about the chicken. He's gone again. Reg, you didn't miss anything. I'm still cooking. Gary's hungry. He had a doctor's appointment today, and then he went to Harbor Freight, went to Home Depot. He went to another little store we have out here. He wanted a light for something. So he was out on his outings. His doctor's appointment went very well. They said, whatever you're doing, it's just a physical. He goes once a year, usually in January. They said, whatever you're doing, keep it up. Shh. What are you barking about, Jack? It's me. I'm talking to myself. Am I singing? I'm not singing. Does it sound like I'm singing? Jack doesn't like me singing, and when he hears Christmas music, which is already over, he comes in the kitchen screaming if he thinks I'm dancing or singing to Christmas music. He's old, he's blind, but he knows. He can tell if I'm dancing. Okay, he's leaving. Hi, Dee, lovely life. Judith, I think I've got videos on that. You can use clothespins. There are also at Dollar Tree, 99-cent store too. They're metal paper binders. They're for binding paper. You can usually get like 8 to 12 in a package for $1. Those are perfect, and those are better than clothespins because the plastic ones do break after about a year and the metal ones go on forever. I use them for everything. Oops, turn this around. Don't worry, Jack. I did not put onions in here. There's no onions, so you can have some. It's not done yet. Is that what you're barking about? I can give you a piece. Oh boy, that brought everybody in. Here. Good job. Here. It's a little warm. Come here. Here, here. 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 Got it. Okay, you'll all be getting dinner soon, and yes, you will get some of this too. There's no onions in there. There's a mushroom plant in here. I think that's it. One more frying pan. And he has enough for breakfast. Almost done. And what are we gonna have? Soup? Yeah. Want soup? No. Oh, what I want. What do you want, Zoe? There's everything in there. There's potatoes, there's rice, there's vegetables, there's eggs. There's beans. It's like one patty is a total meal. Oh my goodness, Red, please, I hope it doesn't come through. My prayers are with you. Oh my gosh. That is scary. That is really, I would say that is really scary. Stay safe. Somebody wants to know about what's the name of the chickens. This is almost done.
I am Samani.
I am Samani. That's the chickens. I am Samani. Let's see, Judith Ann, do you have any videos of the tour of your lovely home or a picture of the outside? We have a lot of tours around the house. There should be. I do a garden tour. I have one that I did one around the house here, I think, with the citrus trees. I can cut this in a minute, and we're almost done. That tastes really good. I broke a piece off. I thought Jack was yelling at me because he thought I was singing, but he actually wanted something. He could smell this. You know what? I better get off my plate. So the plants are okay?
Yeah, they're okay.
They looked okay because they were kind of sheltered when they were. But, you know, it's like how many days can they take that cold weather?
Well, the back room a couple of nights ago got down to 58.
Your back room?
Yeah, that's the coldest it's gotten this year. It's 72 right now in the back room.
I went in there the other day and I did not want to come out. I was thinking of sitting in there and working in there. You know what? I have a question for Malachi. I have a lot of dishes to do. Malachi, I know you can hear me. Do you have an Apple phone or an Android? And the reason I'm asking is I'm wondering if you didn't see what Christopher put up and it looked different. Because I know sometimes from different phones, emojis can look very different. Yeah, the hummingbird's coming to the window to see what I'm doing. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to go sit down and turn on Hallmark and go eat dinner. And I'm going to bid a farewell, a good evening to you all. Red, please stay safe. Oh my gosh. Anybody that's got the hurricanes coming through right now, the warnings, stay safe. I know I didn't go through questions today because there's really no way of doing this, But I'll turn this around real quick. This is what I'm doing where my dinner is almost done. Yes, my stove is a mess. And we're going to go eat dinner. And I got to flip these. Okay, that's a little early on flipping that. That's all right. So I'm going to put you back in the window for a minute. I know the sun is going down. The birds are coming in. No hurricanes this time of the year here. Okay, so Red, you're okay at it, but you have, now I'm confused.
Tornado watching.
Tornadoes. Okay, no hurricanes, but tornadoes. Malachi, UK had its first small tornado last week. Some roofs were ripped off. Oh my goodness. I saw there was flooding. Something came up on my tablet yesterday that there was a lot of flooding going on in the UK. And Slingshot and Virginia were having heavy rains. Good night, Barbara. Dinner looks delicious. Yes, I think I'm going to make soup with it or something. This is crazy to do it this way. But I figured I'd get dinner going and you could watch one. Isn't this nice? I stand here like you see me and I look out and I can see all the beautiful through the canyon, the smog. It's true, you can. And I can see the city lights at night, which look really good. And then I have all the hummingbirds around the window. So it works out really, really good. I enjoy it. Everybody have a wonderful evening. I'll flip you around for a second, but I want to come say goodbye. I told him he had a doctor's appointment. All went well.
Yep.
He said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Yearly physical.
That's what I told them. So you have an Android. Okay. Christopher, how do you say his last name? He knocked him off. Chris, P-E-N-A.
Pena?
Yeah. Put a bunch of kisses and hearts and all this stuff across. Malachi took them off. But here's the thing. Sometimes you don't see them. When you have an Apple or an Android, it comes up different.
Yeah.
So it was okay. I think Christopher left and got upset. So you don't have to do anything with Christopher unless he writes something bad. And I've never seen Christopher do that.
No, he hasn't done
Yeah,
anything.
it's just a bunch of kisses and hearts and everything. Unless I misunderstood something, but or missed something. But Christopher is good. Okay, everybody have a wonderful evening. We're going to go eat. I don't want to burn the last of my patties. The dogs can eat this tonight a little bit because there is a little bit of mayonnaise in it. But otherwise, there's nothing bad for the dogs. But they just get a little bit. There's no onions in there. I didn't put onions. I'll turn you around because the hummingbirds are starting to come in. Well, they've been coming in all day. But I'll turn you around. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. If you got a tornado watch, do what you have to do. You know best. That's one thing we don't usually get. Little ones.
Yeah, it's very rare.
We've had little ones. Have a good evening, everybody. So I'm going to sign off in a second. I can't think of anything else. I know it's getting dark. You know, the phone doesn't show it, but it's slowly getting dark. And they'll feed, because a lot of them sleep right here in the orange trees, they'll feed until it gets pretty dark. They don't like to be bothered. See, they're right there too. You can't see all the feeders. We came and looked at the phone. Severe thunderstorms? Warning in eastern. Are you taking it off? You can take the last one off if they're ready. And then whatever soup you make, I'll take some soup. It just doesn't seem like enough. You have leftover baked beans from last night.
Yeah, there's might as well.
I know there's everything in these patties. There's chickpeas, a whole bunch of greens. There's even red vein sorrel and kale and collard and Swiss chard. There's everything in there. Any green I could found in the garden growing. Sometimes there's no sow thistle today in there. And then there's everything in there. It's just everything. And then there's your rice is in there. You should have eaten that on the side. It would have felt like more. But there's plenty for breakfast tomorrow too if you want. So everybody have a good evening. Connie, hello. Did I miss Connie? I didn't see Connie. Like I said, I didn't go. Today it was just supposed to be silence. And see, now there's more and more hummingbirds coming in because it's getting dark. Especially, let's see, across there. Sometimes it looks like it's raining when they're flying. I'll tell you a secret. It's not raining. It's not coming from the sky. Because I just saw that. The streaks, that's why you don't want them in the house. Think about it. Whatever, oh, okay, they're apologizing. Malachi's apologizing to Christopher. I think Christopher left. Christopher will come back. But you can't see them, but that's what it was. It was a bunch of hearts. And Christopher always comes in and puts a bunch of hearts and stuff, so that's okay. And some people, I know if you, there's, I guess they're companies. They come in and they can go through everything, and when people capitalize, they take them off. I don't worry about that. I know that, is it Melinda Roth? One of them comes in and writes capitalized because she can see better that way, and that's fine. I don't care. Anyways, they're all in the feeders now, and they're peaceful. They're even in the dollar one. Oh, I can talk while you put the soup on. Good. My patties are all done. They're so easy to make. They're so good to grab. Because I used to grab a candy bar. And my doctor would say, why do you eat a candy bar? I said, because it gives me energy. And she would say, yeah, for what, 15 minutes? So now I make this. I've got the few here by the window. If I move too much, they'll take off because they're looking at the camera. Oh, they took off. Oh, there's still one there. You can't see him. He's behind. But right now they're using those. And then there's more feeders on the deck itself. Okay, Connie M. We're gonna go. We are gonna go enjoy our dinner, kick back, see what movie they got on Hallmark, and I don't know what I'll do later. So everybody have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for coming, liking, and thank you, Malachi. And there was somebody else, another wrench out there. There was Malachi and there was somebody else. I said thank you when they came in. Now I don't see them, but I know they were there. Do you remember the other wrench? Okay, well, I know you were there. I saw you for...
Barbara C. was...
Oh, Barbara C. Thank you, Barbara C. Okay, everybody have a great evening. Yes, Jack. Jack wants some more patty. He said, you gave me patty. I smell it. Yes, Jack. He's barking. Everybody have a great evening. Whoops. I almost knocked somebody off myself. And have a love Hallmark. Connie loves Hallmark. I like it because you know they're going to end happy. You're not going to be let down is what it is. Anyways, have a wonderful evening. Look at the sky. And can you see the sky? It's red. It's really pretty. Yes, Jack. It's coming. He wants a green patty. He wants a little bit. Have a good evening, everybody. Thank you so much and stay safe. Malachi, you are in the UK. Yes, everybody stay safe. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. Be safe. Stay warm.